Some of our users are involved in planning of sporting arenas where you're putting down a surface and then having to indicate grid lines on them. And you can achieve this by using the linear measure tool. What I'll do is, if I just start a new plan, I can create my main field area. I can then go in here and I can create a new. What I'll do is I'll create a material called net area only, and I'll call that grid lines. So that now gets you just a material that won't give you any areas. And once you're comfortable with this sort of process, you can just save that grid lines into your default material list. But now I pick up the linear measure tool. Now the important thing is that you need to trace out your lines in a way that only goes over the track once. So you can see here that in putting in this, and I'm just doing this freehand, but I'm putting in a box here, so I've gone all the way round back to here and then down. So that way I only get, I'll show you when we get back there, but I come to the other end, I start the box, come down here, and then close that off by just getting near to the end. You don't have to actually close this off. And now I cover that in grid lines, and now what we should see is, if we go to the color summary, I can go to grid lines. What I'll do is I'll change that color to something else. Okay, so now I've got my sporting area and a grid line over it. I quantify that, and when I do my color summary, we should see that we've got the flooring area as normal, net, gross, all the rest of it. The grid lines, all that gives you is a perimeter value here. So, and again, the orange area behind the actual sporting area, that can be covered in anything, so I can change that if I wanted to, do that in a VCT even. Okay, so that's a quick way of doing grid lines. As I